doing this all is killing me.
So I go over there and I knock on the girl's door, and I'm like, she answers. It was a young girl, probably like in her 20s. I'm like, listen, at 4 o'clock in the morning, somebody's banging on my door, and I literally followed the footprints from this house. She's like, oh, I'm so sorry. She's like, my brother is on heroin, and he came over here, and he was just like banging on all these doors, and he was really desperate for money, and she thinks he was at like the wrong house.
Oh, wow.
She's like, if that happens, don't let him in. He's not safe. So I'm like, oh my God. Here I am, like, opening up my door.
Yeah, that's not a good idea. Yeah.
So I went to Walmart, and I bought this pellet gun that looks just like a real, like, it says it was called, like, looks like a Glock, like a police gun. So I bought it, and it's, like you said, Jen, it's got the pellets. And I thought, if somebody, breaks in, I'll pull that out. It isn't going to hurt them, but at least maybe they'll think it's real and leave. If not, I'm dead. Either way, I'm going to give it a shot. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's my story. And on my street, we've had a lot of break-ins here. Lots of break-ins. My car's broken into constantly.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's a nice neighborhood, but it's surrounded by, it's pretty close to where it's not so great. So a lot of these houses get broke into here. And I'm on a page. It's called Neighborhood, where you can neighborhoods sign up on them, and everybody can communicate with each other. So they're constantly posting, we got broke into, be careful. And 2 houses down, they literally broke in their back window while they were in bed sleeping.
What happened? Did they just steal stuff and leave? Or?
Yeah, they just cut the screen, and they heard some scuffling, and it was them on their way out. And I was leaving the house one morning, and the cops were out there at their house. I'm like, I wonder what's going on. It's a young couple with 2 little babies, And then I saw on the neighborhood page that they had got broke into. So I think the dog is barking. You know what I mean? People tend to not break in, I'm hoping. And I'm hoping my pellet gun will scare someone.
Yeah, we have a big dog, and he's annoying as all get out, but his bark sounds really mean, so I'm hoping that he would deter anyone before they got in the house.
Yeah, that's Margaret's dog that we've never seen, Jen.
Oh, I've seen the dog.
I've never. She takes
it to the beach.
Yeah.
He's the redheaded stepchild.
Yeah, she does not show the dog.
She only talks about the cats.
Right.
Who cares about the dog?
I had no idea she had dogs. All I heard about was the cats. Okay, so I've been rambling. So listen, what story do you got, Jen, first?
I have a great kidnapping story.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
There are 2 gay penguins at a zoo in England.
Yes, and they finally had the baby.
No,
right?
They didn't. They kidnapped.
Chick? What?
They kidnapped 2 other penguins' babies.
Yeah.
So, I guess Mom usually stays with the penguin, the baby penguin.
Yeah.
Mom went off for a swim. Dad wandered off. They're assuming these 2 gay penguins didn't think Mom and Dad were doing a great job.
Right.
So, they went and took the baby. That's hilarious.
But wait a minute. But they got... Okay, continue. I'm sorry.
So, it took Mom and Dad a day to figure out where their baby was. So there's a full video of these penguins fighting for this baby now. So Mom and Dad finally got their baby back. And so the zoo has given an egg
to the gay penguins.
Hoping it'll hatch
yes.
to the gay penguins
yes.
to hopefully. So I guess this happened before the New York Zoo. I guess also has a couple of gay penguins.
Oh, okay.
And bless them, they tried to hatch a rock.
Me and Amy have done this story in the past, but I'm telling you, I think the 2 gay penguins that they gave the egg to, I think it hatched in their parents.
Yeah, those are the New York ones. So they tried to hatch a rock.
Okay.
And so the zoo felt bad for them. So they gave them a real egg and they raised it. and they named the baby Tango. I'll put a link up on the page.
Yes, put a link on the new baby, because we knew they had the egg, but we didn't know that the egg hatched.
Well, there's a book now on Amazon called And Tango Makes Three about these little gay penguins and their little baby they're raising.
Oh my God,
So,
they have a
wait,
book.
Isn't that freaking adorable? Yeah,
Are
they have a
these
book.
2 male penguins, or are these lesbian penguins?
No, male.
Yeah, 2
All right.
And they just wanted to be dads. They didn't go
Interesting.
about it a great way, but now they're good.
I feel like that's a Lifetime movie with penguins.
Yes!
So cute.
They kidnapped the baby. No, wait, but that was different. These ones were trying to hatch a rock.
Yeah, the New York ones, they were trying to hatch a rock.
Yeah.
The English ones, they kidnapped another baby penguin to try and raise it.
I mean, I'm
And I
not
love
gonna
how
lie.
the dude.
I see plenty of straight parents that I'm like, you're not doing a great job.
Right?
You give them to the gays.
Give them to the gays. Let them raise them. Well, so that's a great story. So, yes, please post it, because me and Amy had talked about that they were getting the egg, but we didn't know yet if it was going to hatch. They were hoping.
Yeah,
You know
so
what I
they
mean?
got him now, and his name's Tango.
Well, isn't that cute? And this is in New York?
Yeah, Tango
Okay.
one is from New York. The English ones, this just happened in the last couple of weeks, so they're still looking after their egg.
Okay. Oh my gosh, that is so adorable. So they actually wrote a book on this.
Yeah.
All right.
So I will post a link to the book.
Post a link. Yes. Yeah, Margaret, I don't
Yes.
think gay people can adopt in Florida yet, can they?
I don't know.
I know that was a big thing for a while. Rosie was actually fighting tooth and nail about that, not being able to adopt. Gay couples aren't allowed to adopt in Florida. So if those penguins were from Florida, any penguins in Florida that are trying to get an egg, nope. Hard no.
They'd be out of luck.
Hard no.
Yeah, I'm not sure though.
Yeah. What, did we have anything else real quick there, Jen? What was your other one? Oh, we need to talk about the Nexium.
Oh, bless.
Did you, wait, so I jump in the conversations half the time on our group message to each other late. Like I miss, I don't know, 25 texts I miss, when I get out. So I'm trying to catch up on everything because, you guys have been talking about. And
You're making those pickle pizzas.
Yeah, I am. Last night was atrocious. I ended up working till almost 9, from 10 in the morning till 9 at night because someone called in sick. But yeah, so I jump in late. And of course, this morning I wake up and I see something. You're like, oh, this is horrible. And I've somehow in my mind read the word Nexium, like an antacid prescription pill, like a Prilosec. And I'm like, wait a minute. Take that pill. Without really reading, I just hyper focus on the fact that my medication is killing me. So I'm like, oh my God, I take that pill. And then I get on this morning with Margaret, and she's like, no, they're talking about a cult. They're not talking about your antacid. So...
But that cult was happening not near from you, so I'm glad you weren't sucked in.
Oh yeah, well there's one that Danielle is completely which cult is this one?
The Nexium.
It's called the Nexium?
It's called
Yes.
Nexium, but it's spelled NXIVM. So I guess it started out as coaching, job, what's that? Lifestyle coaching,
right?
Type of thing. You
Yeah.
can be the best person in the world, but basically it's an MLM. You're just, what's the word?
Recruiting people.
Recruiting, that's
constantly.
it. Yeah, to join this group. But there's crazy high end people in it, the daughters, the heirs to the Seagram booze fortune. They're really high up in it.
Yeah.
But. So there's a podcast out now called Escaping Nexism. I can't say the word.
Yeah, Nexium. I'm just going to let's just go with Nexium.
Nexium, okay.
Yeah.
Escaping Nexium. And
if we're wrong, we'll get told.
Yeah, this woman's talking about how she got into it, and I'm only partway through, so I'm assuming talking about getting out of it.
Right.
But they're insane. Like, they full-on brand all the women in this, and a bunch of people have gone to jail over it for sex trafficking. These women that they brought into this group. It's just insanity.
So you're listening to a podcast about it.
Mm-hmm. It's called Escaping Nexism.
All right. Okay, so we'll post a link to that if anybody's interested in listening. And I'm pretty sure that my girlfriend's going to be interested in listening because she was obsessed with this one, which I believe there's a Netflix special on, though. And it was all these really famous people got involved in. And I'm wondering if it's the same one that there is a Netflix special about.
It might be. The actress from Smallville, maybe, was really high up. And is she in jail, or she's waiting trial or something?
Yeah, I'm not sure, but she was definitely very involved. And I think there was a second person.
The brand they were getting, her, there was two of them. The brand they're getting has her initials in the brand.
Oh,
like, they're using, like, a cow prong thingy.
What?
Yeah.
How are they sucking in these, like, people?
I will say, and I said this in the group message, after I listened to the first podcast, the way they described getting you into these meetings, I 100% would have fallen for it.
Really? Well, we need to talk about that real quick. All right, listen, we're going to take a quick break, and we will be back, and we're going to talk about how Jen is going to fall into a cult. And what not to do. How about that, Jen?
Sounds good.
All right, we'll be right back. Okay, and welcome back to a couple of instigators. I've got Margaret and Jen with me, and we just decided we were going to call it the Nexium cult, but I'm not really sure cult. But Margaret did get the list of celebrities that were in this.
Oh,
yeah, and I did right.
I'm not totally sure who all of them are. Linda Evans.
Yes.
Nikki Klein, Allison Mack, who's the one from Smallville, and Kristen Kruk, I guess is how you would say that.
Right.
And then Grace Park from Hawaii Five-0 and Battlestar Galactica.
Okay.
Oh, no. Wait, I don't know if she was in the cult. She said she...
Yeah,
this
remember
article says
that.
the Seagram's girls, too, like Jen said.
Yeah.
Dalai Lama came and did, like, a presentation for them.
What?
Yeah.
I saw that, too. And it looks like the documentary was on A&E.
Ooh, I want to watch that.
Yes, Danielle watched that, Jen. That was where she probably saw it.
It was part of a series called Cults and Extreme Belief.
Yeah, I know Danielle's... I think she watched it on YouTube. She said she thinks it was YouTube she watched it. But she said that you worked your way up. Like, you started out being a slave for someone, and then you could work your way up and get your own slave.
Yeah, like, so it's touted as based in Albany, New York, that offers personal and professional development seminars through its executive success program. Like, it sounds like a legit thing. And listening to this woman talk, like, it sounded legit. She was an actress. She wasn't getting work. She heard about this seminar. She's like, yeah, like, this will help me.
Yeah.
And get in. And one of the first classes I think the one where they're recruiting people, they're all sitting in their chairs, and the woman giving the seminar, doing the recruiting, says, okay, everybody reach your hand up, the very highest you can reach. So they all put their hand in the air, and she's like, no, can you guys reach any higher than that? And sure, like, you all stretch a little bit and your hands go up higher. She's like, is that the highest? And everybody